Good morning, Borough fans. What's going on? I'm just going to say this. Right? This is so itchy. Okay? That it's now coming off. Okay? You like it? The real ones know where it's from. The real ones know where it's from. It's so itchy. What's going on, Borough fans and everyone around the world? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Rye. I hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube for the live watch along of Watford v Borough. If you are new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment down below. And I appreciate each and every one of you if you're watching after the fact as well. Big game today for the Borough. Big game. We are off to Vicarage Road to take on Watford, aka the Hornets. And yeah, we are on a bit of a run, the Borough. 2 wins on the trot, 3 undefeated. So doing well. I'm so itchy from wearing that wig, I swear to God. In earlier news, Aston Villa have just beaten Brighton Hove 6-1. What the actual is going on there? 6-1. Aston Villa have just beaten Brighton. Watkins with a hat-trick in the Prem. Earlier game, done and dusted. Aston Villa 6, Brighton 1. What the heck, man? And in Championship Southampton, the Saints are back. Saints are back. They have beaten Leeds at home 3-1. So they're the 2 early games. One in the Premier League, which is absolutely outstanding. Aston Villa 6, Brighton Hove, Albion 1. And in the Championship, the early game is done as well. Southampton 3, Leeds 1. Can you believe it, Jack? With the Leeds are falling apart again. And obviously, we had a game last night. Sunderland vs Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday in a hot mess at the moment. They've got their chairman coming out saying he's not going to spend any more money on the club until the fans and that start treating him with respect. Yeah, obviously without a win now, down the very, very bottom of the table, Sheffield Wednesday in a very, very big mess of Sheffield Wednesday, but Sunderland winning 3-0 there last night. So Sunderland have won 3-0 last night in last night's thing, and in the Championship early game, it was Southampton 3, Leeds 1. Adam Armstrong scored 2 with Smallbone the third. And Aston Villa have beaten Brighton and Hove Albion 6-1. Can you believe it? What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. We're here to watch Borough v Watford. We are down away at Vicarage Road today. The team is this, Borough fans. If you are listening in and cannot see my stream, I've provided the graphic. Woo! Because I am a man who likes and knows how to stream properly. Woo! Consider me a young Aussie Mark Goldbridge. Please don't. The Borough team for today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is completely and utterly unchanged from last week. Apart from Darragh Lenihan. Poor old Darragh Lenihan is ill. He has been sick since Monday, apparently. So Darragh Lenihan is out with an illness. So the Borough team reads like this. We've got Senny de Jong, Rath Vandenberg, Fry, Hackney, Riley, the Goat McGree. We got Izzy Jones, Johnny Howson wearing the captain's armband. Paddy McNair takes Darragh Lenihan's spot. Joshie Coburn up front, Matty Crooks and Lewis O'Brien. It does look like we are going completely unchanged apart from the Lenihan one, which is forced through to illness. So we are from the back line. Brad Vandenberg back in the right back spot. Can you believe it? Dale Fry will be partnered with Paddy McNair. Lewis O'Brien will continue that resurgence as the brand new left back, best one in the country. Followed by in the midfield by the great pairing of Howson and Hackney. The front three, just sitting behind Joshie Coburn, will be Riley, the Goat McGree, Izzy Jones, and Matty Crooks, and then obviously Joshie Coburn leading the line. The Borough bench: Tom, the right hand from down under, Glover, Tommy Smith, Dan Barlassa, Latte Lath, big old goal scoring Rogers, Sammy Silvera, Marcus Force is back from injury as well. Marcus Force, good to see him back on the bench. Engel and Greenwood. That is the Borough team for today. What's going on, YouTube? How are we? I'd like to see a Coburn goal today, says Social. Heck yeah, man. Wooden says, checking in. I love you. I check in you. Jack says it's the slowest strike force ever. Morning, Lung. How are we? All right, Ryan. I'm going 2-1 today. Get your predictions in. I want to hear them. I'm going for a 3-1 victory to the Borough. I just think we're up and about, and I think it's about time Watford change their manager, and that needs to happen now. Oh, not to be negative, but we're losing, says Don. Oh my God. AFL or NRL? AFL all day of the week. AFL all day of the week, Morgs. Betting on McGree Masterclass. You having a bet? Ooh, good luck, good luck, good luck. 3-1 with the neighbours being woken up. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. If you haven't been here before, it is much like a watch along you've probably come across. We sit here, we watch the game. I don't show any live game footage. I can't do that. I don't show any audio of the game or game footage. It is simply me doing my best to commentate, tell you what I'm seeing in front of me, and reacting accordingly. I am a one-eyed Borough supporter, so if you are a Watford fan, I do apologise because you're going to get very much your ears blown when Borough score, and I'll be, look, I'll just say Watford have scored if they do, but it won't be a happy reaction, that's for sure. I am 100% biased towards the Borough. But thank you for joining me, and if you are new to the channel, as I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. We just passed 4,000. Can you believe it? 4,000 subscribers on my fat head. Can't believe it. Thoughts on the Exeter draw? It's a long trip for the Borough. It's a long trip for the Borough. We keep getting away games as well. We can't buy a home draw at the moment, can we? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. How much travel the poor old Borough got to do, because we got to go Plymouth away in the league straight after that. Can't believe it. But look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Exeter City. I mean, it's probably, you know, Exeter City aren't going to be no pushover, but you know, it's better than getting, I don't know, Man United at home sort of thing like Newcastle did. So yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, hopefully we keep the winning mentality going for a Borough 2-1 win, says Phil. Yes, Phil. Who needs to watch the games when you have this? Should start charging? Pfft, please. Hey, Gary, what's going on, legend? Hello, mate. Hoping to come away with something today, but would make a day. Of course, McGree to score first and a clean sheet the first of the season, 2-0. Yes, Melly, I love it. Thanks for flipping the stream the right way up for us, the Northern Hemisphere. You're more than welcome. Does UK, by the way, Australia goes into daylight savings tonight. The UK, for my UK citizens in the YouTube chat, you guys don't click into daylight savings tonight, do you? Because Australia does. At 3 a.m, I go clock forward an hour. But is the UK's a little bit off? Can someone inform me on that? I'm pretty sure you guys still have a little bit before you switch over. Is that correct? Afternoon or one off for me. Like I put in the Discord, keep the momentum going, says David. Yes, David. And make sure you guys join the Discord as well. I'd love to have you all part of the Discord. It would be amazing to have you all. There's the link there in the YouTube chat. So come join the Discord where you can see my ranting and talk to me anytime, 24/7. If you can't get enough of me on the internet, then please come join the Discord and you can annoy me 24/7. It's end of October. Okay. October 29th, we go back an hour. So I go forward an hour now, tonight, and then you guys go back an hour. Oh my God. Bruh, so at the moment, right, my current time, 23:39, right? So that's going to go. So a normal 3 p.m. kickoff in the UK is now going to be 2 a.m. my time in like a month. Oh, the pain of being an Australian. I tell you, the pain of being an Australian. Steve Gibson, I know you're a massive fan of the channel and I know you're listening in. If you have got that private jet ready for me to fly over to the Borough, I would love that anytime soon. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Come on, Borough. Joshy Coburn to bag some today. I hope Joshy Coburn gets on the goal. On the score sheet. Sorry, I really do. You go forward an hour. We do at 2 a.m. At 2 a.m, I go forward an hour. Yep, 2 a.m, I go forward an hour. And then obviously you guys go back an hour end of October, which is what I'm hearing. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So we're gonna increase the gap. Increase the gap. Increase the gap. Can you believe it? We're about 20 minutes here from the kickoff. Let's get you the Watford team as well. If you are tuning in on the red, I hope you're all fantastic, safe and well. I am Rye, aka Invictus from the Northeast Brekkie Show, which we do live Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. UK. Make sure you tune in and you can hear this amazing voice in your eardrums Monday to Friday as you get ready for work. As you're naked in the shower, you can hear me talking to you. And I don't know what else you'd want to hear when you're naked in the shower. The Watford team is like this. My beautiful people of the world, the Watford team, they've got a pretty cool graphic as well. They have got backman in goals, Nagakia. Oh my God, Nagakia. I am so sorry. I am really bad with names. I should just show you guys these names. But Sarolta, Hoyt, Porteous, Lewis, Rajovic, Luaza, Asperilla, Bayo, and Deli Bashiru. That is the Watford team tonight. And they have got Ben Hammer on goal. So they've got like two decent bloody, obviously, goalkeepers here. And they've got Tommy Ince as well. Tommy Ince on the bench there for Watford as well. But Watford looking for a win. And they're about due a time to change their manager. Watford, it's been too long. It's been too long since we've seen a change in Watford manager. So I'm hoping Boro can continue their winning ways tonight and cause Watford into another manager change. Can we see it? Can we see it? Nimio says, I'd like to see us experiment with dropping Crooks and playing Lath and Coburn up top. I think it could work. We were talking about this on the radio midweek. We just don't see two strikers anymore. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we just don't see two strikers anymore. It just doesn't happen. And I don't know why, but it's gone are the days of two strikers. It just seems to be something where managers seem to think one up top just seems to work. And it's I don't know, modern day football's changed. Because you don't see the days of Yakubu and Viduka up top. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see it, and if we go down a goal, maybe there's a world where we can see Josh Coburn and Latte Lath up front, for a push, for a big push. So maybe that's a world we live in. But yeah. Hey, Steve, what's going on? The pain of being Australian, you should try being British. I'd love to try being British. In fact, I'd love to try being in Britain, just all inside of you for like 3 months. Just so I can travel and see the borough and like go to Riley's house and have dinner. So yeah, I would love to try being in Britain sometime soon, hopefully. Yo, Borough Knowles, what's going on, legend? How are you, mate? I'm good today. I'm good. Had a good day. Watched the AFL Grand Final. AFL is the Australian Football League, for those that don't know. Here in Australia, we had our Grand Final today, where the Collingwood Football Club won. Which, how can I describe the Collingwood Football Club for those that don't know? They're like the Millwall. They're like the Millwall of the Football League here. And they've gone and won the grand final today here in Australia. So, yes. Thank you for all the love on social media this week as well. I did have the perfect opportunity to go and interview Michael Carrick this week. I flew over, took the private jet. Thank you, Steve Gibson, for that. I got to go and ask some questions of Michael Carrick. And if you haven't seen it, let me show you now how that interview went. Good Neighbours News, W2N. Just wanted to start off my questioning with this drawing I've done of Riley McGree. Just want to know your thoughts on it.
Draw's the draw, I don't want to say it's a good draw or not a good draw.
Yeah, no worries, Michael. Do you think I can just get better then, or?
Yeah, still a long way to go,
Just wanted to confirm, Michael, as well. I've seen a few posts on social media saying that you and I are best mates. I know. I just wanted to see if you would confirm that here and now for all the people. Oh, sorry. Are you sick of me asking that?
I didn't say I was sick of you asking.
Michael, just wanted to ask as well. I'm sending a lot of pictures over to Riley of best friend hangouts and stuff we can do when he's back here in Australia. Is he getting the pictures?
He's seen the pictures.
Thank you, Michael. Last bit from me. I had a haircut midweek and I just wanted to know, is it a little bit too short or?
Maybe a little bit longer.
Okay, I'm going to make a cuppa as well. Do you want the tea bag in for a short time or?
Maybe a little bit longer.
Thought you might say that. And do you want me to warm it up in the microwave real quick or?
Maybe a little bit longer.
That's all I got for you today. Were those good questions or?
Boring.
Can you imagine Michael Carrick calling me boring? Anything but, Michael, anything but. Morning, Dave. Do you stream the video live as well? I do not, no. Are you talking about the like footage of the game? No, I do not do that, mate. I would get copyright and sued through the wazoo as my camera is trying to refocus and it's not doing a good job. No, I don't do that, mate. I'm sorry. I do not have the rights. All I do is I sit here and react accordingly. So I try my best to commentate and tell you exactly what's going on, man. But no, I don't show the game at all. I would be in very, very big trouble. Callum Kavanagh seems to be hitting it off in the under-21s. He deserves a chance in the first team. I completely agree. I think he's doing very, very well, actually. I really do. I think he's doing very well. is Callum Kavanagh. And I think he does deserve a chance in the first team. But at the moment, I want to see more from Joshy Coburn. Also possibly dropping Crooks and a Cam and holding in the Coburn play as a centre forward and Latte as a striker in front of him. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Does your radio show have a podcast, mate? It does. Yeah, it does. Let me get you the link and I'll put it in the chat. Did you watch the interview of Graham Souness by Bernie Slaven? I didn't, Stephen. Is that on Facebook? Stephen? Because I'm not actually on Facebook. And I know Bernie does a show on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook. So I don't actually get to see that. But is that what you mean? Yeah, sorry, Dave. It's just not something I do, mate. You might find someone out there dodgily that does it, dude. But I just sit here, commentate, react, be my loud Australian self. But I don't show any footage of the game, mate. I'm sorry, because I would get so and utterly copyrighted. It'd be not funny. Did you see Latte Lath with a vape and then he deleted it? No, I didn't, Don. That's interesting. I didn't see that at all. Josh Coburn has been playing really well since getting into the first team, changed the way he plays in a slight way, and it works in my opinion. Completely and utterly agree. Yeah, completely and utterly agree. Bernie is on YouTube as well. Really? There you go. I have to have a look. Hang on. Let me follow the great man right now. Let me see if I can find the great man that is Bernie Slaven. Is it just Bernie Slaven on YouTube? It is too. Subscribed. Oh yeah, Bernie interviews Graham Souness part 2. Yeah, got it. I'll definitely have a watch. Thank you. I just seen that on YouTube. It was on YouTube. I'm not on Facebook either, but okay, done. It's on YouTube. I've just subscribed. I'm there now. Thank you guys. Thanks for letting me know. Just kicking it off as well. If you haven't heard the early news, the early scores from the Championship and Premier League, if you don't want to hear them, tune out right now. Aston Villa have beaten Brighton 6-1. Can you believe it? 6-1. Aston Villa have beaten 6-1. Ollie Watkins scoring a hat-trick there. In the Championship, we saw Sunderland beats Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 last night. Sheffield Wednesday in a whole lot of hurt over there with their owner, Chancery, coming out and saying that he's going to stop funding the club because people are just being mean to him, which is incredible. Incredible to hear, I thought. So incredible to hear. And early kickoff today between Southampton and Leeds, we saw Southampton get back to winning ways, beating Leeds 3-1. So Adam Armstrong and Smallbone getting the goals there. So Southampton have beaten and bounced back from the Boro defeat last week and beaten Leeds 3-1. So can Boro get on the winning score sheet today? Can we continue our form? Can we continue our resurgence? I think so. I'm going for a Boro 3-1. 3-1. I don't know why, but it's about time Watford changed their manager, and I think it's about time Middlesbrough were the cause of that. The Middlesbrough team, if you are not watching on live on YouTube, which I have provided the graphic for, from the back line, we got Senny Dieng, Rav Vandenberg, Dale Fry, Hayden Hackney, Riley McGree, Izzy Jones, Johnny Howson, who is wearing the captain's armband, Paddy McNair, Joshy Coburn, Matty Crooks, and Lewis O'Brien. The only change there from the Southampton one is Dara Lenihan, who is recovering from illness. Dara Lenihan has been sick since Monday. So yes, unfortunately, Dara Lenihan out sick. Paddy McNair takes his spot. So we will see Rav Vandenberg and Lewis O'Brien, the best right back, left back in the country, and we'll see how we go. Also got to say, I've missed Tommy Smith in the back. He's a solid transmission back, 3 winning attacks. Yeah, but I think Rav Vandenberg's been better. I agree, Jay. I agree. I think Tommy Smith's like a good addition to our squad. But for me, Rav Vandenberg's better. And I that's just, at the moment, I feel like Rav is you can't replace Rav. The Villa result better than the Geordies the other night. Standard of Brighton much higher than Sheffield United. It's incredible. Brighton were like in top 6, and Aston Villa, I mean, I don't know if it shows an off day for Brighton or how good Aston Villa are. That's the question I've been left, eh? Yeah. That's the question I've been left. Joshy C with the big early goal today. Can you imagine if Joshy Coburn gets on the sheet today? He's been absolutely great. And if he can be the striker that we've needed, you know what I mean? Oh, because we've all seen Latte Lath. Don't get me wrong. Latte Lath is a great runner. He runs his heart out. He tries as hard as he can. His movement, and we saw midweek against Bradford that he can score. It's just about adjusting to the championship. Do you know what I mean? And settling in. So hopefully he can do that and he can make a big difference in this team one day, Latte Lath. But at the moment, Josh Coburn is amazing. And I can't replace him. Bernie has also done an interview with Mike Peters from The Alarm. Definitely worth a watch because it was in 3 or 4 parts. Okay, Stephen, I'll check it out. Thank you so much for the recommendations. We have such a bad record against Watford and are going for a 1-1 draw today. Yeah, we haven't won at Watford since 2012. True story. True story. Last time Middlesbrough won at Vicarage Road was in 2012. So, yeah, look. Yeah, we're, we might be in for a long day, but I believe in this team. Yo, Oscar. Hi, mate. I just joined. I love the content. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Oscar. Thank you so much for the love and support. And I appreciate all the love for the content. I'm not like a full-time content person. I just try and do it when I can around work and family and stuff like that. But, I dream of one day just having a studio and being able to, make Boro content all day. But it isn't the livelihood at the moment. But yeah, look, I create content when I can, and I appreciate all the love and support. Come on, you sproggy, says Jay. Did you see Sunderland singing about the Boro yesterday? I did, Don. Mackems, what are you doing? Mackems saying you're getting relegated. What is it? What were they saying? You're down there with the Boro or something like that? Okay, Mackems. Okay, Sunderland, I see you. See you on the 7th of October. That's all I'm saying, Sunderland fans. See you on the 7th of October. You're going down with the Boro. That's what they said. Yo, Catelyn. Hi, mate. Hope you're all good. Come on, Boro. Lenihan could be a big miss today. Team lacks pace with only Jones offering any. Watford have some real pace up top. Still, come on, the lads. Yeah, we'll be right, though. We'll be right. Dale Fry and Rav Vanderberg are in top form, I reckon, in our back line. So I'm not worried. You're going down with Boro, but it's not a rivalry. Yeah, of course. Exactly. See you on the 7th of October, and we'll see if it's a rivalry then, Sunderland. How long have you been doing it for? When did I put the Tottenham video out? Last year? March of last year, I think. Yeah, I think last year I started. Like I've been supporting the Boro since like 2004, right? I've been supporting the Boro since for a long time, but I've never like made videos or anything about it, sort of thing. Look, what you see now is what I'd be doing normally down here in Australia, but it'd be in the dark, and I'd just be sitting here probably at the TV watching the Boro. Do you know what I mean? I'd still be reacting the same, still be screaming, all that sort of stuff. But I've just found a way to now. And you know what it was? The reason I started doing it was because it's so lonely down here in Australia, because there's no, like, do you know what I mean? There's not much love for football down here. And obviously, especially Middlesbrough, Man United and all that dominate down here in Australia. So it's a pretty lonely place here where at like 2 a.m. when you're cheering on your club. So I started doing it just to meet some people, and, it's been incredible. They'll beat us here on the ground they'll beat us at their ground if we're being real. No, they won't. It's Sunderland. Come on, Don. We're the Boro. They're Sunderland, please. Gotta love bantering your club that your manager came from. I know, right? Bernsey, I know. Come on, Boro, says Matthew. I agree. Mackham still have to rely on the Gold King, Tony Mowbray. Exactly. And you know what? Tony will set up Sunderland to let us win. I just know he will. I know Tony will have it set up so that the Boro will win. I've spoken to Tony on many occasions, and I spoke to him yesterday, and I said, what are you doing when Sunderland, v Boro? And he said, don't worry, Rye, I have got a plan. And I said, thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. McGree's first senior hat trick today. I heard, can you imagine? If McGree gets a hat trick today, right, don't worry about waking the neighbours. I'll wake the whole country if McGree gets a hat trick. Oh, my God. What a way it would be seeing my boy get a hat trick. Jeez. I'm just hoping for a good performance again, to be honest with you, Boro fans. If we see anything like we saw about Southampton, I'll be happy. Do you know what I mean? I just want to see the boys put in a shift, put in heart, have that possession at the start of the game. That first 45 against Southampton was incredible. So, I'm really, really hoping just for a similar performance. That's all I want. I don't want, 8-0s or anything fancy. I just want a good, strong performance from the lads. I want constant running. They've got to put in a shift. You know what I mean? They've got to put in a shift. Otherwise, we're going to get run over the top. And like someone said in the chat earlier, you know what I mean? Watford have a lot of pace up front. So they're going to counter hard. They're going to come at us at their home ground as well. So, look, we've just got to start strong, control that midfield through Hackney and Howson. And I think we'll be okay. So, I'm very, very excited to see the Boro come back and hopefully bounce back and continue where how we've been in the last week sort of thing. I heard a rumor that Carrick is subbing himself on and scoring a worldie today. Have you, Bernsey? I interviewed him. And I'm not sure if you saw, I was at the press the other week. He didn't mention that. Maybe 4, says Don. Wake him up in New Zealand. I'm on it, Stephen. Don't you worry. I'll be as loud as I can. I'm in Aussie right now. Aussie. Welcome, Oscar. Welcome. Good to see another Boro Aussie fan. We've got a couple. We're a rare breed. but there are a few. What was my heart knowing somewhere in Australia, someone's quiet, peaceful dreams are being disturbed by lads screaming about our team? That's right, Callum. That's right. My neighbours are about to be woken the F up. Don't you worry about that. In all fairness, I'd take a draw now. I'd take a draw. I mean, I'd rather see Boro win. Don't get me wrong. Like that's, but if we draw, like, as long as we don't lose, you know what I mean? Like as long as if we're playing out draws, then that's, that's points on the board still as well. You know what I mean? So if Middlesbrough learn to just, stop letting the goals in, do you know what I mean? It's going to be good. Where do you watch the match? On the Boro website. You see? Right there. Because I'm based in Australia, see, video streaming will be available for overseas supporters only. Audio will be available worldwide. So because I live in Australia, I can watch the video live stream on the Boro TV website. That's how I watch it. But I don't show any here. I've been to see McGree last week. You saw McGree last week. Aussie Boro fans are on top. Yeah, we are. Taking over the world. Yo, Yusuf! It was his birthday. Yusuf makes the photos. Yusuf made it by the club. Let's go, Yusuf. Yes. Yusuf makes the Twitter feed for Middlesbrough. Good on him. My birthday's on Monday. Happy birthday for Monday, Oscar. Happy birthday for Monday. We are about, what do we got, chat? What do we got? We got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes till kickoff. The video feed still hasn't started for me though. No video feed for me that's clicked over live. So I haven't got a feed yet. It's my birthday tomorrow. Let's go, pal. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, you absolute legends. Hope you all both have fantastic birthdays. Hope you guys get something Boro related. Yes. Something Boro related. What's your prediction for today? I went 3-0, Leighton. I went 3-0. Sorry, 3-1. 3-1. The classic Boro result, 3-1. So, I went 3-1 for the Boro. I don't know why. I'm just slightly confident. I just think, I just believe in Carrick. When Carrick says it's clicked, it's clicked. Do you know what I mean? And if we're a Boro team that's clicked, woo! Just a reminder as well, if you've just joined us, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys, because I will forget to do that while I'm commentating on the game. Also, please join me on the Discord. The link is in the YouTube chat now as well. Become part of my community. You can annoy me 24/7, 7 days a week. That is where you can keep up with everything Invictus. As I've got the live feed just in time as the players are walking out onto the pitch. Middlesbrough in their full home strip and got the jackets on. Watford in their home strip as well. Middlesbrough walking out, clapping the fans. Here come the boys. It is that time of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Football is back. The Boro v Watford. Live right here on youtube.com/Invictus and the Red. I love each and every one of you. Okay, I'm here to watch every time you stream because I love this content. I love you, Oscar. I don't like Crook starting, but I think we should have started rather Rogers or Greenwood. Yeah, look, Crooksy hasn't done much wrong for me, though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Was Yusuf at Bradford? Does anyone know? I didn't see him going wild down the front low. What a guy for the distance he travels well. I don't know if he was at Bradford. I don't know. I did an interview with him a couple of weeks ago, though. I knew he was going to the Watford game because he did tell me. Yo, Phil, what's going on? I tuned in for my first launch to England and it worked out pretty well, so I'm back. Phil, if you're the good luck charm, you stick around, please. I already have liked, commented, subscribed, and joined your Discord. I appreciate you, Oscar. Thank you for becoming part of the community. I love it. Right. Football is on. We've got a lot of other games going around the UK as well. 1500 kickoff for a lot of games around. So I'm going to try and keep you up to date with every score that is going around England in the Championship and Premier League. Those in chat will probably post it as well. If you are watching the Middlesbrough game and you're ahead of what I'm seeing, please don't ruin it. Please don't come in and say what's happened because that just ruins it a little bit. So just keep the stream spoilers to yourself. But please, if you see other scores around the grounds, let me know in chat. All right, let me know in chat. It'll be absolutely perfect. You guys are my pitch side reporters. You guys are my Chris Kamaras, if you will. All right. And Rictus, what's your real name? Ricky. It's Ricky, but everyone calls me Rye. Everyone's just short. It's Ricky with a Y, but everyone calls me Rye, including my family. They're just short. In Australia, everyone's just lazy. Okay. And everyone just calls me Rye. So I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it started, but it's just Rye. So everyone just calls me Rye now. And I just go with it. And like to the point where like if I told people I knew, if I said, oh, like it's Ricky, they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, oh, Rye. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Like if I called a friend, do you know what I mean? Like it's weird. It's weird. I think Hull City, when we secured playoffs. Ooh, love the content. Just brilliant. I love you, Phil. Love you, Phil. As we see the players coming to the center of the pitch, Johnny Howson and Backman shaking hands. It looks like Middlesbrough are going to do the kickoff here under Johnny Howson. Arsenal kickoff like now. Can I call you Ricky? If you want to sound like my mum, Oscar. If you want to sound like my mum, then of course. Doesn't bother me, mate, but you'll sound like my mum. Right, Middlesbrough about to kick off here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The teams are both out. Middlesbrough in their full home kit, which is red tops, red shorts, red socks. Watford kicking to the left of my screen, Middlesbrough to the right of my screen. Watford in their home kit, which is yellow tops, black shorts, yellow socks, and we're underway. We are underway. We have kicked off here. 1500. The game is underway. Is Lenihan injured? He's sick late, and he's been ill since Monday. He's been ill since Monday. So yes, unfortunately, Lenihan is out. McNair is in. We are underway here at Vicarage Road. Middlesbrough kicking to the right of my screen, Watford to the left, and it is Watford with the early possession after Middlesbrough having the kickoff in the first half. As we see Middlesbrough now heading it up forward towards Matty Crooks. But Watford defense comes in and defends well and goes all the way back to their keeper in Backman. I will be commentating the game. Keep me up to date as every other game around England kicks off around about now as well. But we are focusing in here on the mighty Borough, trying to get back-to-back wins down at Vicarage Road. Right, Watford now in possession at the back, down in the deep in their back, passing it around through Backman. Watford in possession now, happy to hold the ball off Borough. We see Joshy Coburn and Riley McGree trying to shut it down. Hayden Hackney comes out for a cut-off and does very well. And Johnny Howson wins the ball, but is unable to control it and chips it all the way back up to the Watford keeper in Backman. Hi, I'm listening and watching two screens, Matto in one ear and you in the other. Peter, I appreciate you, but Matto's a lot better than I am, mate. As we see Watford now booting it up long. Going way too long, going back to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair then turning around, paying it to Senny Diang. Senny Diang now, who often acts like another centre-back for Middlesbrough, has now got the ball in possession just outside of his box. And he'll go for a very long ball down the right, trying to look for Izzy Jones, but Watford will get their head to it. But only as far as Matty Crooks, who wins it very well from a Watford player. Watford player sticks his foot in, and it'll go out for a Middlesbrough throw-in just in front of the halfway line here. 2 minutes gone. Middlesbrough even in possession with Watford at the moment, as we see Dale Fry make an absolute horrid pass back to Vandenberg. And instead of hitting Vandenberg at his feet, he's passed it completely and utterly out. And it'll be a Watford throw-in. Watford then turn around, throw the ball in, and go all the way back again to their centre-backs, switching it to the other side of the play. As we see Lewis O'Brien, the best left-back in the country, do a very well tackle. And it falls to Izzy O'Brien, but Izzy Jones from O'Brien has had a heavy touch and lost the ball. And Watford now recover now, looking to split the Middlesbrough defense, but Dale Fry sticks a foot in. And the passing is wafered at the moment. The passing is absolutely horrid, from both teams. But Middlesbrough are asking a bit too much through their passing at the moment, unfortunately, especially from Dale Fry and co in the back line. Middlesbrough's passing a little bit off at the moment. Now, Watford in possession, coming out through their back line. In the bottom left hand of the corner. So we see Matt Crooks knock a Watford player over and the ref says, "Oi, Crooksy, you can't do that." And it's a Watford free kick just in front of the halfway line here. 3 minutes gone, no goals to report in the Premier League, no goals to report in the Championship. Every game around the countryside at 3 p.m. is underway now. We are completely and utterly away in the Premier League and in the Championship here. Focusing in here today on Middlesbrough v Watford, the best team in the world. My grandma's just passed away and I have to go. I'm so sorry to hear that, Oscar. I'm so sorry to hear that. Condolences to you, mate. Condolences to you. And of course, family first, always. Family first, always. Right, Middlesbrough. Now looking to create through Izzy Jones. Now, just outside of the box, Izzy Jones looking to take the player on and steps in very well. And he steps on the Watford player's foot. Now, Hayden Hackney with the ball after Izzy Jones plays it backwards. Going even further back to Paddy McNair, who goes out to Lewis O'Brien, far left wing. Hayden Hackney now. Not looking for anyone up front, so he turns around and goes backwards, but finds Johnny Howson in the center of the pitch, who steps absolutely incredibly, does Johnny Howson, and feeds the ball to Riley McGree. Riley McGree! Riley McGree! Riley McGree! Yes, we're on the board! 1-0! Riley McGree has scored for the Boro! Boro are on the board! Riley McGree, the Aussie from down under! He's back, baby! The GOAT! The GOAT! Yes! Johnny Howson has played the best ball of his absolute career to Riley McGree. Riley McGree runs on, finishes left-hand side of Backman. We are up! Boro are up! Whoa! Wake the neighbours! Wake the neighbours! Yes! What an absolute start for the Boro. Riley McGree has scored 1-0 to the Boro. 5 minutes gone. Woo! First goal for a change? What the heck? We're back, baby. We're back. Did you see he mugged the keeper there? What a ball from Howson. What a ball from Howson, man. What a ball from Howson. That absolutely was incredible. What a turn and pass from Howson as well. Middlesbrough won on the board here. We're back, baby. We are so back as we see another counter per attack here now. Izzy Jones going down the right wing. He'll go for an early cross, but doesn't find Joshy Coburn but he'll go to the other side with Lewis O'Brien now. Lewis O'Brien goes to step one, gets taken down. And it's a free kick. Free kick to Lewis O'Brien just outside of the box. Watford are absolutely at sea here, and Middlesbrough showing that domination. We are back, baby. We are so back, Boro fans, and I'm up and about. Lewis O'Brien, wake him up. Wake the neighbours up. Lewis O'Brien now with a free kick just outside of the box, having a little laugh with the referee. I'm about 30 seconds behind you when you see this, but turn from Howson's most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Me too, Burnsy. As Bristol go 1-0 up against Stoke. Thank you, Stephen. Bristol go 1-0 up against Stoke. Jake, I love you. I remember you. I do remember you, Jake. Lewis O'Brien just outside the box. I'm already out of breath. Lewis O'Brien now. Double hands in the air. Puts the ball in. Hits Matty Crooks on the head, but it goes backwards, unfortunately, but only finds Riley McGree. Riley McGree now goes further to Johnny Howson. Back to McGree. Riley McGree then turns around, doesn't like what he sees, so finds Izzy Jones in the centre back role, who goes out right to Vandenberg. Vandenberg back to Hayden Hackney. Up to McGree, the GOAT. As we see West Brom going a goal up against Preston. West Brom, who are in a bit of financial trouble, still putting the points on the board. Vandenberg now. Dale Fry. Middlesbrough, what a start. Oh my God, we scored first. What a goal. Oh my goodness. We've scored first. We've scored first. Absolute incredible scenes. Absolute incredible scenes. Right. Woo! We are up and about, ladies and gentlemen, today. Middlesbrough. Watford now, coming out from their back line, cutting through pass against Riley McGree. Watford now, looking to run, goes for a long chip, but finds the head of Dale Fry. Dale Fry heads it clear, but only as far as a Watford player. Watford now, deep on the right-hand side of the pitch against Lewis O'Brien. Will look for the early cross, but finds Paddy McNair, who just boots it clear and finds only as far as a Watford player. But Lewis O'Brien comes in, and it's a free kick. He's the best left-back in the country. He's the best left-back in the country, Lewis O'Brien. He is the best left-back in the country, Lewis O'Brien. Wins the free kick from Watford, and Middlesbrough retain possession now. 8 minutes gone. 1-0 to Boro, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying that. As we see a long ball now played up to Joshy Coburn, and he does so well to muscle out the defense. I love you, Joshy. I would have your hand in marriage, I tell you, Joshy Coburn. It is incredible what you're doing at the moment. As we see the Boro boys now turn around, play it back to Vandenberg, who goes for a chip up to Matty Crooks, but cut off by Watford now. Watford fans are absolutely silent. Absolutely silent. Dead quiet is the stadium. As Watford then look for a long ball up to the Watford player, and he actually manages to bring it down against Dale Fry. Now, Watford in possession just outside of the box. Then they go for an early cross right up to the other side of the wing. They bring it back in, but cleared by Hayden Hackney, the little goat. As Watford then having a bit of an early chance there, but not actually causing a shot on goal. But they have booted it out now, and Lewis O'Brien will take the throw in deep left-hand side of the pitch. What a day for the Borough. At the moment, Leeds lost of Borough winning. Oh, don't you worry about that. This is why you start Riley McGree. Damn straight, this is why you start Riley McGree. He's the GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT. As Senny Dieng takes the ball in his hands now. 9 minutes gone. 10 minutes gone, I apologize. As we see Ishmael Miller. Sorry. Valerian Ishmael on the sideline for Watford there. As we see Watford then get on a pull ball from Rav. But then step it over too much, and it'll fall all the way back to Senny Dieng now. There's a few empty seats at Vicarage Road, not in the Borough, and no, never an empty seat in the Borough way, and don't you worry about that. My 6-year-old son, Finn, absolutely loves your celebration with Borough score. He watches it on the loop. I appreciate that, Dave. Big shout out to Finn. I love you. Anybody know how Borough fans traveled today? No, but I'll get the numbers sent very shortly through Phil. As we see Middlesbrough now in the centre of the pitch through Hackney, but it's tackled well by the Watford player. Now Watford regain possession. Centre of the pitch, and they'll go out even far right-hand side now with Watford. As Middlesbrough capital again back, and there'll be an early cross in from Watford, who have a free header in the box. And it's a lazy one, and it'll go left-hand side of the goal. Senny Dieng goal kick. Middlesbrough 1. Watford 0, 11 minutes gone. Riley McGree, championship top scorer, will be there no matter what. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. It's an 8 to 9 hour round journey, says Morin. Oh my God. See, the Borough fans are just so incredible, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They're just so incredible, though. They're just so incredible. I can't believe Middlesbrough are taking leads in games now. I just can't believe it. It's just not a thing. As we see a long ball now played up to Matty Crooks. Matty Crooks is now running at the Watford defense. I'm going to have to put my feet on the ground because it's another chance for Riley McGree. And he scored again. He scored again. The goat's in. What is happening? Riley, I love you. Marry me, son. Riley McGree. He's my best mate, and I'm so freaking happy. Wake him up! Wake him up! Wake him up! Riley McGree's got 2. Riley McGree's got 2. Woo! Riley McGree's got 2 goals. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, need I say more? The goat's back. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Yes! Yes! Woo! Riley! Riley McGree! Oh! I'm so happy. Where's the shirt? Oh! 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 I love him! I love him! This is all I need to say! This is all I need to say! Oh! Oh my God, we're on again here. Matty Crooks now. Matty Crooks. Out to Jones on the right. My wife's just texted me. I might be in trouble. Matty Crooks. Oh my God, Riley McGree! Whoa! Middlesbrough, 13 minutes gone, 2-0 up! Riley McGree with both goals. Oh! Is there anything you can't do? Is there anything this man can't do? Rav Vandenberg now with a throw in the halfway line. Goes all the way back to Dale Fry. I'm out of breath. I need a drink. Riley McGree. Geordies have gone 1-0 up against Burnley. Wow. Newcastle there on the scoreboard. 14 minutes gone. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 0. Riley McGree is the absolute GOAT. I've been telling you all for so long. I've been telling you all for so long. I've been telling you all for so long. It's him again. It's him again. Riley McGree. Oh. How's the Middlesbrough play, though? How's the Middlesbrough play? As we see Watford now on the ball just in front of the halfway line. Tackled well by Hackney. I've broken the camera. I've broken the camera. I've broken the camera. Oh, there's going to be some Riley McGree reactions on Twitter this week. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm out of breath. Joshy Coburn, the GOAT. What a start from the Borough. 15 minutes gone. 2-0 to the Borough. The absolute GOAT, Riley McGree. Can he get a hat-trick? Oh, my God. If Riley gets a hat-trick. If Riley gets a hat-trick, I'm down the street naked. If Riley gets a hat-trick, I'm down the street naked. Oh, my God. Come on, Riley. Now, Watford all at sea. Mwah. I'm back from lunch and it's 2 goals. Yep. How was your lunch? Because Middlesbrough scored 2 goals. He's my best mate. He's my best mate. Middlesbrough are back, baby. We are so back. We are so freaking back as we see Hayden Hackney now on the ball. To Johnny Howson. Johnny Howson now centering the pitch, plays it up to Crooks, who goes out wide to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones now turns around, doesn't like what he sees up front, and goes all the way back to Dale Fry, the lighthouse, across to Hackney. Hackney loses the ball midfield, and Watford will be on the ball now. But it doesn't matter because Riley McGree is absolutely dominating the game. Watford now, deep left-hand side of the pitch. Lewis for Watford. Doesn't like what he sees, so he plays it back, and Watford will go for an early cross. But it only goes as far as Lewis O'Brien, the best left back in the country, and he clears well to Matty Crooks. And here comes Boro on the counter. But Watford slide tackle well against Izzy Jones. And it'll be a Boro throw in high up the pitch. Middlesbrough are back, baby. And it's Riley McGree. I swear to God, if Riley McGree gets a hat-trick, I'm naked down the street. It's just happening. It's just happening. As we see Bristol 2-0 up against Stoke. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I see Izzy Jones now. Playing it to Matty Crooks. The ball wasn't good. But Matty Crooks has all the time in the world. I think you wake the whole street if McGree scores a hat-trick, and I'd be nude. I'd get done for nudity. 100%. As we see Johnny Howson now. Plays it up to Riley McGree, the absolute GOAT, the best player in the world. Riley McGree's my best man. I'm so freaking happy. He has to be our new 10. Oh, Izzy Jones now, deep right-hand side of the pitch. As the video for you is freezing. As Jones tries to step 1, steps 2. Does well back to Riley McGree. Plays it off to Matty Crooks. Now Hayden Hackney. Vandenberg, deep right-hand side of the pitch. Will go for a big cross up to Joshy Coburn, who wins the head. But isn't able to find it, and Watford will clear here. And Lewis O'Brien wins the ball well, but the ref says, nah. Have you seen what BBC T's tweeted about you? No, I've been too busy making out with this, Ashley. What did they say? Someone check on Invictus. Someone check on Invictus. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. Oh, Watford on. Watford have scored. It's an absolute howler from Middlesbrough. It's an absolute howler. Watford have scored. Oh, it's a few mistakes here from the Borough. Right, so Dale Fry's gone to stick a leg out and he's completely and utterly missed it. And it was 1-on-1 now with Watford and the keeper, and he just finishes cool as you like. Middlesbrough all at sea here in defense. It was a long ball forward, and Dale Fry, instead of getting in front of it, tries to stick a weird leg out and the ball goes absolutely past him and falls to Watford player one-on-one with Senny Dieng. And of course he finishes that, but very, very lazy there by Dale Fry instead of getting his body on it. Middlesbrough fall asleep after being 2 goals up, and there is 3 goals in 19 minutes here. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As we see, Arsenal have gone 1-0. Let's get the scores around the pitch as we go around the grounds here, all right? We'll start in the Premier League. Bournemouth v Arsenal. Arsenal 1 there. Everton, Luton 0-0. Man United, Crystal Palace 0-0. Newcastle 1-0 up against Burnley. West Ham 0, Sheffield United 0. And Wolves are 1-0 up against Man City. Can you believe it? That's in the Premier League scores around the ground. Let's get you in the Championship. Not many goals to report about apart from the game here. Bristol City are 2-0 up against Stoke. And Preston are 1-0 down to West Brom. As we see Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1 here. Can you freaking believe it? Can you freaking believe it? We're still ahead. We've still got 70 minutes late. Oh, I'm not going. The faith. We're going nowhere. We're going nowhere. Kendall, thank you for the sub. Oh, my goodness. Right, let's settle back into this. Let's settle back into this. The ball's moved on. The Fry was flat-footed come the bowler. Yeah, he tried to do like a weird flick. He tried to do a weird flick and it just wasn't happening for him. Right, 20 minutes gone. Middlesbrough 2. Riley McGree with the double. As we see Jones now, deep right-hand side of the pitch. He'll cost it in early, but Watford come out and defend well and clear the ball. And it'll be a Middlesbrough throw-in, deep right-hand side. And Vandenberg, instead of going forward, will turn around and play it backwards to Dale Fry. Dale Fry now. Dale Fry turns around, plays it all the way back to Senny Dieng. My Twitter and DMs, everything's just blowing up for me. It's incredible. As we see Dale Fry now in possession. Wouldn't be a Boro game without a random defensive mistake. Yeah, exactly, Callum. Exactly. But it's fine. We're still up. We're still up. You know, everyone's saying how tough of a trip it is to Vicarage Road, and we're 2 goals up within 19 minutes. You can't, you know, there's more goals in us now. There's more goals in us. Trust me. This Middlesbrough team is absolutely cooking. Dale Fry now. Vandenberg. As it's 2-1 Bristol now, says Super Michael Carrick. Thank you for the update. As we see Hayden Hackney now running up through the midfield. He's got a big counter on here. And he'll fight Joshy Coburn. Oh, Joshy Coburn's touch has let him down, but Izzy Jones comes out. So, I don't know what's happened there. So there was a nice through ball play to Joshy Coburn, but his trailing leg, which I think he was trying to get out to bring the ball onto him, has unfortunately kicked the ball backwards. But then Izzy Jones has come onto it and gone for a long shot. And it's had way too much Vegemite on it, to be honest with you. And it's gone far left-hand side of the pitch. 22 minutes gone. Goal kick Watford. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1. Watford now. Long ball up to the centre of the pitch. As we see Lewis O'Brien come down to help out the defence. Watford now. Down right-hand side of the pitch. Taking on Lewis O'Brien, the best left back in the country, who gets stepped well, but he gets back in defence. And the Watford player goes down, appealing for a free kick. And it is not given, and Middlesbrough will be able to walk it out of the defence now through Riley McGree, who then goes to play a long ball through Matty Crooks, but Matty Crooks wasn't on the same wavelength. And unfortunately, Matty Crooks has let the ball run all the way back through to the goalkeeper. And Watford will regain possession now. Watford now through their centre backs, passing it around. Game taking a little bit of calm after a frantic first 20 minutes. Watford now playing a long ball again. It looks like that's what Watford's plan is going to be. Our next opponents at Exeter have gone 1-0 down to Northampton. There you go. As the long ball goes straight through to Senny Dieng, who plays it short to Dale Fry. Dale Fry goes across to Paddy McNair. Further across to Lewis O'Brien, who plays it up to the GOAT, Riley McGree. He looks for Josh Coburn, but Josh Coburn is stepped well by the Watford player. He gets a foot to it, but it goes back to Johnny Howsett in the midfield now. He plays it up to Joshy Coburn. Matty Crooks now. Steps one and goes to make a good pass through to Josh Coburn, but Watford get in the way and regain possession here. It's back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute back and forth here. As Dale Fry is off again. And it's going to be, Watford player one-on-one with Senny Dieng. And he's put it wide. But Watford with another brilliant check. on Dale Fry, one-on-one. And unfortunately, he's chipped it up instead of banging it in. But Middlesbrough very, very lucky not to be 2-2. Very, very lucky. And both sets of defenses now need to sort their lives out. West Ham are 1-0 up against the Blades. Obviously, Sheffield United coming off a bad defeat to Newcastle United. But yeah, Middlesbrough lucky. Middlesbrough very lucky there not to be 2-2. Middlesbrough now take the goal kick again through Senny Dieng. Oh my God, that was lucky. That was so lucky, Boro fans. We are very lucky to still be 2-1 up. I'm telling you now. That was scary. That was actually scary. Right, Howson now. He'll play a long ball up to Izzy Jones. And he'll find Josh Coburn who comes across to help out. Josh Coburn chests it down now. He's on the possession deep right-hand side of the pitch. He'll go out to Izzy Jones. Vandenberg now. He'll go back to the center pitch through Johnny Howson. Howson finds Hackney, but he'll play it straight back to Howson. Howson then plays it up to Matt Crooks. And the Watford player sticks his foot in. And the Watford player is absolutely Porteous, is going screaming at the referee because he's saying it's not a Middlesbrough corner, but it is. It is. Middlesbrough will have a corner here. 25 minutes gone. Palace are leading at Old Trafford. Oh my goodness. Palace 1-0 up against Man United. Man United all at sea with all the troubles off field. Right, Lewis O'Brien will be taking this corner. Left-hand side of the pitch. So right-hand side of the pitch. There is so much more. There's more goals in this, Boro fans. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, O'Brien on the corner here. Far side. He's got Johnny Howson up in short. But Riley McGree and Backman are getting in trouble here. Riley McGree is getting in trouble. The goalkeeper, but they have a quick hug. Oh, what it'd like to be hugged by Riley McGree. Backman and Riley McGree have just hugged, and I feel jealous that I'm not Backman right now. As Lewis O'Brien then goes in for the cross. He finds it in swinging. Whoa, cleared by Watford, but only as far as Hayden Hackney now. Hayden Hackney now on the left-hand side of the pitch. He'll go to cross it back in, but it hits another Watford player, and it's cleared to Bayo. And here comes the Spreer now for Watford. And he's trying to break, but Johnny Howson is the absolute GOAT. Gets a foot in, stops the Watford counter-attack, and Middlesbrough now will have possession through Paddy McNair. 26 minutes gone, and Howson's a GOAT. Now, Riley McGree, the absolute lifeblood of my life. On the ball. He'll turn around, play it all the way back to Paddy McNair. As we see Plymouth have scored and gone 1-0 up against Hull. Plymouth have scored 1-0 up against Hull. As we see Dale Fry now on the ball. Vandenberg plays it to Jones. Jones plays it quickly back to Crooks, and Crooks isn't able to control it. Now Crooks, far right-hand side of the pitch. Goes to step a Watford player, but the Watford player gets a boot in, and Watford will try and regain possession, but it's slippery, and then it will fall to Watford again. As we see Jones now chasing a great ball up from Howson, and he'll go to play it in. And it'll hit he'll going for a low cross, hit the Watford player. It'll be a a Boro throw in just in front of the corner flag here. Oh my goodness, this is good. This is frantic football, ladies and gentlemen. This is frantic football. Right. Throw in. Vandenberg. Right next to the corner flag. In the Boro half. Jones seems to be enjoying his footy. Oh, doesn't he? He's back, baby. He's back. Vandenberg now. Strapping on his left hand. Throws it up to Riley McGree, who chests it back to Vandenberg. Then Jones steps at one and plays a nice pass to Riley McGree. But then Middlesbrough lose it, but only go as far as as Dale Fry. And then Hackney comes in and tries to take it off Watford, but there's a handball there. There's a handball there. As the referee's now calling Hackney over. And Hackney's getting called over by the ref. And now the ref has called it in, but it's actually for a tackle, it seems. It was a handball there. It was a handball by Hayden Hackney, but Hayden Hackney's getting pulled up by the ref for a tackle early in the game. Daniel Backman now in goal for Watford. Plays it up. Long ball again. Watford going for the long balls. That is exactly what Dale Fry and Paddy McNair are going to have to deal with today, is long ball central. Watford now in possession. Deep left-hand side of the pitch. Here comes Watford down the left-hand side now, looking for a through ball, and they find it. Done it very well. And it goes for a shot, but it'll hit Hayden Hackney's. Asprilla has had a shot inside the box. It's hit Hayden Hackney's ankle, and it'll be a Watford corner. But Watford, I'm telling you, starting to split this Boro defense. Watford are starting to split this Boro defense. Boro need to be on game here. As Lewis now. Lewis will take the corner for Watford. 29 minutes gone. Left-hand side. It's a crazy game here, and Middlesbrough need to stay awake. Lewis now with the corner. Goes low, though. Goes absolutely frantically low. And it'll fall outside the box, and he'll go for a long shot, does the Watford player, and it'll sail directly over the top of Seni Dieng. Loaiza, is it? I apologize if I butchered your name. The ball sails over Seni Dieng's head, and it'll be a goal kick to Seni Dieng. As Middlesbrough leading this game 2-1. Can you believe it? Now, Middlesbrough looking. We really do need to make it 3-1. My pre-match prediction as well was 3-1. Now, Lewis O'Brien. Hayden Hackney. Up to McGree. The absolute GOAT. Turns around, plays it back to Paddy McNair. Who goes to Dale Fry. 2-0 to Luton. And Baggies are 2-0 up as well. Thank you, YouTube chat. 2-0 to Luton. You're kidding me. Are Luton going to get their first points of the season? Against Everton. Wow. Luton might be getting their first points of the season against Everton. At Everton at home there as well. Seni Dieng now on the ball for the Boro. 30 minutes gone. What are people watching it on? I'm internationally based, so I'm watching it through Boro TV, who provide me a live feed of the game. Wilder. That's how I'm watching it. As we see a long ball played up from the Middlesbrough defense in Dale Fry up to Joshy Coburn. The Joshy Coburn and the centre back come to tangles, and the ref says, nah, you're not allowed to do that. Watford free kick in the deep right-hand pocket for Watford now. I'm in Rise Shed. That also. You could be standing behind me if you want to watch it. Right. Backman now. The captain of Watford. We'll restart the play here. 31 minutes gone. Frantic first half, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute frantic, where we've seen Riley McGree score 2 goals. And Watford still, and you know what's scary is Watford could easily have 2 goals themselves as well. Missing a couple of one-on-one chances. Did your kids support Boro? Mr. T, my daughter is 5 years old. She doesn't even know what football is at the moment. But yes, she won't have any chance. Boro, says Chris Andrews, up the Boro. Oh, what a start it's been, mate. What a start it's been. What a start it's been. As we see a Sprilla then do a really bad tackle on Lewis Bryan right in front of the Boro box. And the Boro doctors are up early to try and help Lewis O'Brien here. But Lewis O'Brien has gone down in agony from a really bad tackle here from a Sprilla. So it's now a throw into the Boro. But Lewis O'Brien has got his hands over his head. But it looks a bad tackle from a Sprilla. And Middlesbrough can catch their breath in what's been a frantic 32 minutes here gone. Incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Wolves are 1-0 up against Man City. Time for Tommy Smith. Yeah, at the moment, unfortunately, Lewis O'Brien is on the ground. He's got his hands over his head. He looks to be in right pain from a really bad tackle from a Sprilla here. There might be a change. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I'll tell you what, the passing's been a bit rough, though, Boro fans. We have obviously put 2 on the board here. 2 goals on the board. But the passing's been a bit rough. And Watford are good for a couple more goals if we don't tighten up in the defense as well. But it does look like Lewis O'Brien's going to need a little bit more treatment on that left ankle after a really bad tackle from a Sprilla. As we see Michael Carrick for the first time today. Dressed in all black is Michael Carrick. Black cardigan, black jeans, black shoes. All black for Michael Carrick today. No Tommy Smith, please. He's too slow. That would mean McNair, Fry, Smith on Zimmer frames. We will get walloped. We have Engel as covered. Doubt he'll run as fast as their forwards. It does look like Lewis O'Brien has got back to his feet here, but he has got a bit of a limp. He'll go off the pitch here, but I think he's nodding at the doctor here. He is nodding at the doctor. He's nodding at the doctor. And he's done. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to make a sub. Middlesbrough are up for a substitution here. Lewis O'Brien cannot continue. Michael Carrick has signalled. Unfortunately now, Middlesbrough forced into an early injury change here through Lewis O'Brien, who was playing really, really good. But a Sprilla has literally landed one of the nastiest kicks on the back of Lewis O'Brien's legs. And unfortunately, Lewis O'Brien will have to be substituted off here now for the Borough. So this is a bit dangerous now, as we see Senny Dieng now with the ball. Up to Vandenberg down in the right-hand six. As we see Hackney, and then Howson gets badly tackled as well. But Matty Crooks continues and the ref says play on. Now, Izzy Jones. Dean Reed heads out. He'll go for the early cross to Matty Crooks, who slides in. And it is blocked by the Watford player. And Izzy Jones will stop it from going out for a corner. Now, Vandenberg. Up to Hackney. There's been two really bad tackles from Watford here. One on Howson and one on Lewis O'Brien, forced into a chase. Howson now with the ball up to, Howson went for a cheeky cross to Matty Crooks. It's just skimmed his head. It's just skimmed his head. Riley McGree now, deep right-hand side. Watford get the ball though and kick it far as they can. It does look like Tommy Smith's coming on for the Borough, by the way. Lewis O'Brien has gone straight down the tunnel, and it'll be Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith coming on for the Borough. As we see Middlesbrough boot the ball up long. Let's get you some scores around the ground here as we have a bit of break in play now as the substitute does get made now. Lewis O'Brien off, Tommy Smith on. Tommy Smith on. Tommy Smith is coming on. Vandenberg's now going to float across to the left-hand side of the pitch, and Tommy Smith will go right. Right, so reshuffle at the back here for the Borough. Vandenberg has now become our left back. He was in the right back position, and Tommy Smith will fill in at the right back here. Tommy Smith forced off, I apologize, Lewis O'Brien forced off with a really bad tackle from a Sprilla. Tommy Smith has just walked on and kicked the Watford player Bayou's foot. And Bayou went down. What? Tommy Smith, as he's running onto the pitch, has stepped on Bayou's foot and Bayou's gone down to the ground. And Tommy Smith's like, oi, mate, I've just come on, calm down. Let's get you some scores from the Premier League now, though. We got Bournemouth and Arsenal. 1-0 to Arsenal there. Luton are leading Everton 2-0. Crystal Palace are beating Man United 1-0. Newcastle are leading Burnley 1-0. West Ham beating Sheffield United 1-0. And Wolves still leading Man City there 1-0. And around the grounds in the Championship, we got Bristol City versus Stoke. Bristol City 2-1 there. Cardiff and Rotherham 0-0. Huddersfield Ipswich 0-0. Hull down 1-0 to Plymouth. Millwall also down 1-0 to Swansea. Norwich and Birmingham 0-0. Preston are down 2 goals to West Brom. QPR and Coventry 0-0, and obviously Watford and Middlesbrough here. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1, with Riley McGree, the GOAT, scoring 2 early goals for the Borough. And then a sleeping defence, caught sleeping, as I said, sleeping way too many times there, and Watford getting a goal back. But Watford were good for a second goal with another one-on-one chance scorned by Watford. But Watford now sailing into the game a little bit more and have had more of a possession. And Middlesbrough now also forced into an early change with Lewis O'Brien getting a bad tackle into the back left-hand side of his ankle. And Tommy Smith has now come on. As Aidan Hackney was running up through the midfield, tackled well by the Watford player. Watford now have a counter-attack. They go out right-hand side of the pitch. Now on Vandenberg, who is in the left-hand box. He gets stepped once. Now Watford in the box. They'll cross in low. And they'll hit the thigh of Paddy McNair and it'll go out Watford corner. 38 minutes gone. Luton are 2-0 up against Everton, and it's 2-0 to West Ham now. Oh my goodness. West Ham 2, Sheffield United 0. Coming off the back of that 8-0 loss. Sheffield United. Right, Watford corner, 38 minutes gone. Loser to take it. Double hands in the air. Right in front of the Borough away fans. He'll play it short. Loser. Then goes for another cross in. trying to find Bayo. Bayo jumps up high, but his head is wayward to the left-hand side of the goal. Seny Dieng goal kick, 38 minutes gone. I would argue that Middlesbrough kind of a little bit desperate now for a half-time. Watford have been on top ever since Middlesbrough getting those 2 good goals early on. But yeah, Middlesbrough now kind of desperate for a bit of a reset, I would argue. 39 minutes gone. Can we get some possession here? That's what the Boro need to do now. Just calm it down. Play the ball around a bit. Hayden Hackney now. Up to Howson in the center of the pitch, who gets badly tackled again. This is absolutely woeful tackling from Watford. And Porteous will go in the book finally. Yellow card. That is 2 bad tackles on Johnny Howson. One even on Lewis O'Brien that forced him off. There's the first yellow after all those tackles. That is the first yellow. Porteous is the first yellow carded player on the pitch after a really bad tackle on Lewis O'Brien and 2 on Howson. That's the second bad tackle I've seen on Johnny Howson. And it does look like Howson's going to be okay. It does look like Howson's going to be okay. As Middlesbrough take the free kick and play it up to Matty Crooks, who tries to fight Izzy Jones, but Izzy Jones is closed down by 2 Watford players and loses the ball. Watford now in possession, deep right-hand side. They'll play it up to the midfield, to Bayo. And he'll click it all the way out to the right-hand side now. Here comes Watford, deep right-hand side against Vandenberg, who's slotted into that left back role. Loser now. And he'll go a long ball out to the other side of the pitch, where we see Izzy Jones filling in at right back, helping out. And they'll cross it out into the centre now. Hoot then goes for a long early cross and tries to find the header of Rajovic, but it goes over his head, and it does look like it's going to be a goal kick to Seny Dieng. It has. It has. Everton have pulled one back. There you go. They're getting rough. We have to stay strong. Completely agree. Few tasty tackles coming in from them. More than tasty, Lung. More than tasty. Very, very rough tackles coming in from Watford. Right, Seny Dieng goal kick after an early cross from Hoyt. Went over everyone and out for a goal kick. Seny Dieng then plays it short to Dale Fry. 41 minutes gone here. 41 minutes gone. And we've just reported 2,000 Boro fans in the away end for Watford. 2,000. 2,000 Boro fans away for Watford at the moment. What an absolute effort from the amazing Middlesbrough fans. Right, Middlesbrough now. Playing it out through the midfield in Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney has Riley McGree, but Vandenberg even wider, and he'll find Vandenberg. Hayden Hackney now. In orange boots, looking absolute amazing. Plays it out to Vandenberg. And he'll play it up to Riley McGree, the GOAT. Scored 2 goals. Love him. Want to hug him. Now, Hackney. Back up to McGree. McGree stops, pauses, and waits for someone. And doesn't like what he sees, so he turns around and plays it all the way back to Paddy McNair. And then Paddy McNair goes to like chip it or something. I'm not too sure what Paddy McNair was trying to do, but he's absolutely booted it. And it's gone to absolutely no one. In fact, it's bounced all the way out. And Paddy McNair's, I don't know what he was trying to do. Try and chip it up or something. And it's gone out Watford to throw in. It's a 4-hour drive for Boro fans, and it's great to see 2,000 made it. They're incredible effort, Aqua. Incredible effort. Boro fans are the best. As we see Watford now take a throw in. They'll go through back to Backman. Their captain and goalkeeper, Backman. Everton have got a goal back. We'll get you the scores around the grounds very, very soon. We're waiting on Riley's next goal. If Riley scores again, I'm naked down the street, 100%. If Riley gets a hat trick, I'm naked down the street. It's just happening. As we see another barge done by a Watford player on Hayden Hackney this time. Hayden Hackney goes to down. And the Watford player's like, oh, what? I'm not allowed to do that? No, you're not allowed to barge Hayden Hackney. Watford now. Playing a little bit rough. And it's a free kick to the Boro just in the halfway line here. And they turn around and pass it back. McGree's just proven he should never be left out of the side. He was just, getting a breather for the rest of the season where he's going to be the top goal scorer. As we see Izzy Jones now. Running around the right-hand side, but he can't quite get his last touch away from a Watford player, and Watford will regain possession here in their back line. 43 minutes gone here. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1. And it's been a woeful pass cut off by Howson here now. Middlesbrough back in possession here on the halfway line. Arsenal are 2-0 up against Bournemouth. And it'll go back to Tommy Smith, who'll go even further back to Senny Dieng. Senny Dieng then will come out and help play it around his feet, and he'll play it up to Paddy McNair. Paddy McNair goes across to Dale Fry. It goes out to Tommy Smith, the substitute for Lewis O'Brien. Tommy Smith then boots it into the player of Watford, and it'll go out for a Watford throw-in, it looks like. It is. It's a Watford throw-in. What a first half. It's been absolutely incredible, Eastwin. Absolutely incredible. As Watford now take the throw in early and go backwards. And they're going all the way out to the right-hand side of the pitch now. They got a few donkeys at the back. We just have goats? Yeah, we do. Another long ball up from Watford as chested down. As Watford now win a free kick. Nope. Vandenberg has done very well here. And now McNair's running it out of the Borough defense. Taking on 3 players, pushed over, and that's a free kick to the Borough. And Watford are like, nah, you can't do that. But I just want to say to you, Watford players, stop pushing our players over. Thoughts? Watford? Thoughts? It's a foul to me on Paddy McNair just in front of the halfway line. And we're about end of regulation of the first half here. Watford think this is 70 Lee's team. As we see, I couldn't see because we were seeing the replay, but it looked like Borough had a bit of a half-cut chance there. But Watford now have the ball. Left-hand side of the pitch. Deep in the left-hand side of the pitch is Bayo for Watford now. One-on-one with Tommy Smith, and he'll go for the cross. And he'll pick out a Sprilla. He'll go for a shot, but it's blocked by Riley McGree. And then Johnny Howson gets a boot to it and boots it as far as he can up to Joshy Coburn, who does well to bring it down. Now Howson then tries to muscle the ball down, but loses it. And Watford on the ball now. Watford will play it out far right-hand side of the pitch. Watford on the ball for Loser. And I like saying that name. Loser then. We'll go for an early cross in, but finds Tommy Smith. And Tommy Smith goes for an absolute long header up to Josh Coburn. Josh Coburn is pulled down, and it's a free kick, Middlesbrough. As we see 4 minutes of extra time. 4 minutes of extra time here, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes of extra time added on here. In the first half, 4 minutes of extra time. Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1. Coburn's just so good. Yeah, he is. We need a Lee Catamore, Jamie Pollock still in the midfield with hard tackles. Oath. Hull 1, Plymouth 1. There you go. Thank you, Stephen. Bring back Pogatetz. Oh, Pogatetz, what a go. At what point does this ref start blowing yellows for a combination of fouls? Not sure. I'll ring him at halftime, Callum, and ask him, because I'm absolutely disgusted with the Watford players and what they've been doing on, especially on Johnny Howson. There's been some real bad tackles. As we see Watford now win the ball back in the midfield off Hackney. But Hackney does very well in defense and takes it ball back. Hackney never gave up after losing the ball in the midfield, runs down the Watford player and wins it back. And boots it clear. And now Watford will have possession again through Backman, who'll play it up further to their centre backs now. As we see Watford now running it up through the midfield as the Watford player goes down from Josh Coburn tackle. And Watford play it quickly now. Again, Watford seem to love this right-hand side of the pitch, trying to attack Vandenberg's side here. Watford have had all the possession here, ladies and gentlemen. Middlesbrough honestly haven't had much possession. It's been a frantic first half, but I would say it's the possession-wise, it's been dominated by Watford. As we see Watford now further right. Middle of the pitch now, Watford. Happy to kick it around. 2 minutes 30 gone of 4 minutes of extra time here. As Watford then tried to get it away from Jones, but he hasn't been able to do that. And Izzy Jones will run at the Watford defender, and he'll boot it into his legs, and it'll be a Middlesbrough throw-in just in front of the halfway line here. We play Exeter at the end of October and Plymouth in November. I know, it's crazy, Kate. I know, it's crazy. I'll get the private jet out for you guys. 30 minutes gone. Middlesbrough go through a throw-in and pay it all the way back. As we see a really bad pass here, catches Paddy McNair sleeping. And unfortunately, Paddy McNair does very well in defense and able to recover the ball here. And Paddy McNair will play well with Hayden Hackney. And Hayden Hackney now will look to run it out from Middlesbrough defense. Jones is working hard and hard. His decision-making better. Completely agree, Peter. Jones is absolutely cooking. Middlesbrough now boot it all the way up to Joshy Coburn, but it rolls out for a Watford throw-in. Halfway line here. 1 minute to go of the extra time. 4 minutes of extra time here. 45 minutes of regular time is over. Watford now at the halfway line. Happy to just contain possession here are Watford. Looking for another long ball, does Watford. They boot it right up towards Bayo in the goal square. But Dale Fry get a header to it. He'll head it down to Izzy Jones. Izzy Jones goes to clear it, or goes for a friendly header, I must argue. And Middlesbrough were caught sleeping, and it'll go out for a Watford corner here. Please, can you give my son Levi a shout? Of course I can. Levi, what's going on, you legend? Up the borough. As we see Watford now with a corner kick. 4 minutes gone. We are past the extra time now. Loser will take the corner here. We're past extra time. He'll play the corner in swinger, and he'll find a header of Watford, and it'll go out over Senny Dieng's goal, and that is half time. That is half time, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, can we catch our breath? Can we catch our breath? Riley McGree has scored 2 goals, but Watford have got one back and honestly could have had a second with a one-on-one with Senny Dieng. Absolutely spurned. We saw Lewis O'Brien get a nasty tackle in the back left hand of his ankle. And Tommy Smith has come on, and it is Middlesbrough 2, Watford 1 here at halftime. My goodness. What are your thoughts at halftime, Borough fans? Let me know across the Twitter sphere, across the YouTubes. Let me know how you're feeling, Borough fans. Are you nervous? What an absolute crazy first half that was. What a crazy first half that is. Before we get to your thoughts, let's get some around the grounds. Let's start in the Premier League, and we'll get you some scores from the Premier League, where it's almost halftime there, apart from Arsenal, Bournemouth, and Everton, Luton. Now, Bournemouth, Arsenal are 2-0 up there against Bournemouth. Everton are down 1 goal to Luton's 2. So Luton could be on track for their first win of the season. Luton 2, Everton 1. Man United at halftime there, down to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is what I just said. Oh my goodness, my voice is gone because I'm up and about Riley McGree. 2 seconds. Crystal Palace, I should say, are 1-0 up against Man United halftime there. Newcastle halftime against Burnley, they are 1-0 up there. West Ham are leading Sheffield United, coming off that horror loss to Newcastle last weekend. West Ham 2, Sheffield United 0. And Wolves are 1-0 up against Man City. Can Wolves get a shock result there against Man City? Man City getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup midweek to Newcastle United. Can they avoid back-to-back defeats there, Man City? Now, in the halftime everywhere and around the championship, let's get you some scores around the championship. Bristol City and Stoke, halftime there. Bristol City 2, Stoke 1. Cardiff are about 5 minutes into their extra time of halftime, and Cardiff and Rotherham are 0-0 there. Halftime at Huddersfield, Ipswich, 0-0 there. Halftime at Hull and Plymouth, and it's 1-1 there. Hull 1, Plymouth 1. Millwall and Swansea, halftime there. Swansea 1, Millwall 0. Norwich and Birmingham, 0-0 at halftime there. West Brom in huge financial trouble, but a leading Preston 2-0. West Brom 2, Preston 0. QPR commentary halftime there, 0-0, and obviously halftime at the Watford Middlesbrough game, 2-1. Let me know your thoughts, YouTube. What's going on? As I have to get back to a lot of tweets asking me how I reacted to Riley McGree. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. George is winning. Can't lie. I know I call the McGree hat trick, but 20 minutes and I couldn't believe my eyes. I completely agree. What a start from Middlesbrough. What a start from Middlesbrough. We were absolutely just counter-attacking to the best I've ever seen as counter-attack. That's what's the craziest thing. And Watford were at sea. But in the same chance, in the same breath, Watford had a couple of chances there that could have brought it back. Do you know what I mean? Watford could have brought it back quite easily, and they spurned a one-on-one chance with Senny Dieng there to bring it at 2-2. So we're very, very lucky to still be 2-1 here. Thank you, Ryan. Come on, Borough. George Dyson, I don't want to get nervous, but it's all a bit shaken. It's a bit nervy at the moment, George. I would agree. It's a bit nervy at the moment. I'm all at sea. I'm not sure where to think. Junior and Ravanelli are back to the Borough in their prime, or McGree, 50 goals in the championship. McGree, 100% day of the week. I love Junior and Ravanelli, but McGree's now. You know what I mean? McGree is the now, okay? Michael Bolton is my dad. What a dad to have, by the way. This may come back to haunt me, but we've always played better in the second half, so I'm quietly optimistic. Well, Michael Bolton is my dad. Make sure you say hello to your dad for me. And I'm quietly optimistic as well, because I think the Borough are having better chances for sure. And there's more goals in this, 100%. Great half. Remember, they're the home team. They're going to press, and we're looking very, very good. Says Peter Wink. Took our chances, make a hells of a difference, says Long. Up the Borough, says Jamie. Attacking where promotion connects us. Defensively, we've struggled in League One. Wow. You reckon we defensively would struggle in League One? Mr. T Sugars F. We're still live. We're still live. I'm checking all of my stuff. Yeah, we're all good here. Apparently stream health is good. Yep. Wake the neighbor, says Jamie. Let's go to the X and check out all what's happening on Twitter. Let's get some updates there. My goodness me. My goodness me. Just checking that the stream's all good. Yep, stream all good. I think stream's all good still. I don't think I've disappeared. I could have. It's saying that it's excellent. So let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're still there. As I were trying to respond to all of these, I'm trying to respond to all of these tweets. Sorry. Just putting out my halftime tweet. Do you support any Aussie football teams? Yes. The mighty Adelaide Crows. Can you see this behind me, Jamie? The mighty Adelaide Crows. Sorry about the radio silence there. I was catching my breath as well. 22nd worst defense out of 24 teams. The defense is crap. Look, honestly, the defense at the look, we're a bit scary at the back. All right. I think your stream seems pretty quiet today. I've got you turned up and you're still not the loudest. Oh, I hit my mic. I just realized. Lung, thank you for letting me know. I just hit my mic. During that craziness of Riley McGree, I've hit my mic and I've knocked it down a bit. Hopefully that's a bit louder for you now. Brilliant start to the game. We looked every bit as good as the team from last season. Brilliant pass and incisive around their box and a quick 2 goals. Shane O'Brien went off as he was looking a bit of a long ball. That was a bad tackle though from a Sprilla. I'm surprised it wasn't carded. Because literally, honestly, it was a really bad tackle from a Sprilla. He was kicked really badly in the back, like the left-hand side of his ankle. So, very, very bad tackle there. And there's been a few rough tackles from Watford. Glad to hear the whistle time to regroup. Super Riley McGree says, Phil, completely agree. Proper talk from Carrick here. We come out flying, completely agree. Needed a centre back, to be honest. I think, look, Darragh Lenihan's normally the GOAT. Do you know what I mean? It's probably a big loss to have Darragh Lenihan. I mean, if Darragh Lenihan was well, he'd be there. Do you know what I mean? So Dale Fry is probably working out how to play well with McNair. So there's probably a little bit of, uncertainty there. But I think we've done well at the moment. It says a lot when your first choice left back is a midfielder. I completely agree. We can show our defense have a solid state. Hopefully, let's hope for a good second half of the bar. Completely agree, Stex. Need protection from the ref. Otherwise, injuries will be fit in Middlesbrough General Hospital. I mean, there has been some nasty tackles out there. 100%. Brian McNair are very shaky, although he plays that in that centre defensive mid-roll. I often forget how good Hackney's is in defensive situations. McGree, the GOAT, as usual, up the borough, says Burnsy. Heck yes, let's get some thoughts around the grounds from the Twitter sphere. Let's see what all the Borough fans are feeling. You can follow me, as always, at twitter.com/Invictus. And I would love to have you part of that. And you can also join the Discord and become part of my community. If you're on live here on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we just passed 4,000 subscribers here on the YouTube. But make sure you can join my Discord there. Make sure you join the Discord, become part of my community. You can annoy me 7 days a week through my Discord, which is also linked on my Twitter. It keeps freezing. Does it really? My stream keeps freezing. Oh, no. I'm saying I'm being told it's excellent quality. I'm being told it's excellent quality. So, yeah, we've lost you to buffering a few times. There we go. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on there. I'll have to check. I'll have to check what's going on. I'll have to check. Let me check my technicals, shall I? Maybe my neighbors have tried to cut out my internet. All right, let me Once halftime, I'm quickly just going to restart the stream. I'm going to have a quick look at my internet, restart the router, and plug everything back in. So I'm just going to restart the stream real quick. All right, I'm just going to restart the stream real quick, see if we can get rid of these buffering issues and stuff that we're experiencing. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Second half still to come.